I'll cough whenever I feel like it.
Okay, you cough whenever you feel like it.
No.
Yeah. I've got the recording on.
Great. So, where we last left off, there was a series of events, one could call them, that led to the party meeting Haskal the Undying. He is the hobgoblin commander of the Hysteris tribe that call themselves the Fleshweavers, and he's definitely a character. He seems to be maybe a little bit unhinged, or a lot of bit unhinged. We're not sure yet.
Do I gain 5 health?
What's your constitution?
1.
What's your class, sorcerer?
Yeah, so it's 5,
It's
right?
4. Yeah, it's 5 health. Yeah, per level. So you gain 10 on this level up.
Oh, so much health. Gets one shot.
I have 53 total hit points. Yeah.
You have almost half of Xiao's.
Xiao and I are sitting here like, we have 83. Hello.
Mine is at. I gotta find my character sheet. 1 second. It is at 73.
Mm-hmm.
You're still squishy compared to me.
So, you explored this kind of underground icy structure that you had arrived to through the area that Haskal referred to as the Teeth, which is this wide open forest that's completely frozen over by this large blizzard that seems to almost be permanently there. In this structure, you found some statues and other magical objects, magical references that you decided not to mess with. And continued past into a throne room where you were then confronted by a troop of goblins and hobgoblins and other entities that introduced themselves as the Hysteris tribe or the Fleshweavers. And you were taken captive and eventually introduced to Lord Haskal, the Undying, who informed you very much that the society operates on honor, and a lack of honor would mean a lack of life for that individual, as if you violated the rules and principles and you showed yourself to be a dishonorable individual, they would kill you brutally, horribly. You were all inspected by the shamans, and it was Haskal seemed very interested in the idea that you were all spellcasters. He really liked that fact. And the shaman lady also kind of looked over you, and she was a bit of a character as well. But eventually tensions settled between the party and Haskal, and at least a little bit, and you were allowed to go. You were taken by the commander to kind of get rooms and stuff like that. And for the sake of brevity, we will say that at this point you have all kind of gone to a sleeping location. They do have large communal sleeping locations, but they also have private rooms and such like that. And you've all been assigned a private room for now. And as you all bed down for the night, trying to get just a little bit of rest, interesting events begin to happen. Rel. As your head hits the pillow, you've been introduced to most of the people at the within the camp themselves. Though they call themselves the Fleshweavers, you quickly realize that that's very much a name to intimidate. They are not that bad. In fact, most of the people at this camp are very, very nice. All of them seem to have this big sense of community and lifting each other up. And you're kind of pondering on this new potential resource that you have encountered. But as your head hits the pillow, you feel just this brutal sleepiness take you. You are extremely tired all of a sudden. And though you kind of try to stay up a little bit longer, your hyperactive mind turns into a hazy fog, and you find yourself falling asleep. Though you do not sleep, There are moments here where you swear that you feel sleepy, like you're almost compelled to do so. And it's a very unnerving feeling because this is not something you feel very often or ever really. And you swear there is something off about not the area that you're in or the people that you're around, but the greater location that you have arrived at. There is something bizarre here, and you're not sure what you can do to put a finger on it. And as you're sitting here pondering it, you quickly realize that you are falling asleep. You are drifting off into unconsciousness, which is not something that you do.
Can you resist this?
You can try.
Yep, she's going to.
Okay, make a wisdom save. You try to resist, and you feel your eyelids get heavy, and then all of a sudden you're out like a light. Amalia, you're
I don't want.
probably already exhausted from the day's events. It's been a long day. You don't get to sleep in beds very often, and they have given you a bed, not just a bed, but a very nice bed for this area. The rooms in these locations are very well taken care of. There is not nearly the temperature is completely different here than it is from the area that you had came, just due to them having multiple torches everywhere. They have many different fires. They have this strange system of holes in the wall where they light fires inside the wall to keep the walls warm. And this seems to keep all of the cold at bay. And you find yourself tentatively laying down in the bed, and before you even realize it, you're out like a light. And one by one, each of you comes to. However, you do not wake in the area that you had fallen asleep in. Instead, you find yourself standing on an icy floor, barefoot, with only the barest of gear on you. You look around and you see your companions with you. Xiao, Amalia, Rel, you, Yin. And you also see a handful of what must be the Hesteris tribe standing around you, all of them seeming to have just woken up in a daisy, hazy stupor. They examine their surroundings, and you do too, and quickly find that you are in a large, dark room covered in ice and what looks like bright moss, the glowing fungus that you saw in the kobold encampment. Within the room itself, there are many machines. You do not recognize the utility of these machines or their use, but you do note that there are many individuals currently running them. You can see bits of steam coming off of one of the machines. You can see a belt being pulled by a set of gears on another machine, and on that belt you see there are what looks like tiny creatures. You don't immediately recognize what the creatures are, but when you start paying attention to the people running them, you notice none of them seem to have any discernible features. They are not formless, but detailless. Their faces are obscured almost by like a blur or darkness. You can't seem to recognize any of these individuals as human or hobgoblin or elf. You can't seem to point out their eye color or anything else. It's all very fuzzy and hazy. And you see, walking in amongst them, as a door opens to the side and allows a bit more light into the structure. One individual standing about 7.5 feet tall. He is wearing a series of robes that look to be made out of a dried, crusty leather. On his very bald and very purple head, he wears a crown made of thorns, roses, and what must be teeth. A long face gives way to sallow eyes, which hover just above a mouth of tentacles. As he enters, he seems to hover above the ground a good 2 or 3 feet, gently looking over the work of these individuals before finally picking one out. You hear his voice rasping in the darkness. Have the operations been completed? To which the individual responds by raising a single hand. The floating entity gives it a nod and then pushes it gently away. Continue your work. There must be a surplus. Before turning towards all of you. I have guests to attend to. He floats gently in your direction. The closer he gets, the bigger he seems, until you could swear he's standing some 13 or 14 feet tall, looming over you. As he gets closer, you note something interesting. The clothes that he's wearing, this crusted leather, does not appear to be from any typical animal hide. You can gather from that what you will. He floats down to the ground, hovering just a few inches above it, and looms over the entire group, all 7 or 8 of you, before addressing you.
You immediately blinks out her mind. She's like, nope, fuck this.
Okay. He leans in and... I don't believe that we have met as of yet. I am concerned with new arrivals and wished to introduce myself. You can know me as Raim, and I am in charge here. Do note that I reward good service, and should you choose to serve me, all you have to do is bow.
Use eyes lightly twitch.
Oh
Ye-
boy, here we go. This is a boss fight, let's be honest. After a sentence like that.
He seems to just wait patiently for your response.
Hold on. I'm trying to. I have. The name sounds familiar.
Raim. R-A-I-M.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of Rorm. All right. Never
Nope.
mind.
Similar names.
All right.
It's a diversion.
That's his cousin.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh, you
One-
related to Rorm? No, I'm kidding.
Was there form a fire giant?
Rorm is an entity connected to fire giants.
Close enough.
He seems to just sit and wait patiently.
And so what would we be doing if we were to serve you?
You
Bowing.
very slowly looks at you, Rel, and you just see murder in her eyes.
He just said bowing. Rel, come on, keep up.
Anything that I deem important in the moment.
And what do we get in return?
Probably to live.
You may live and keep your mind.
Oh, that's not a very savory deal.
It is unfortunately the only deal that I am at leisure to offer you.
How come every person we come across, or maybe not a person, I don't know yet, expect us to just kneel.
Maybe
Can't we
because they've
find-
got an ego the size of a, I don't know, entire
I
planet.
just want to
Is this
find.
in character?
Yeah. I would like to find an equal down here, just one.
I mean, I personally prefer and Ral holds up a finger to him. I personally prefer to have people, like sweeten up the pot when they offer deals.
You get to keep your life, Ro. That's the best you get.
That's an unfortunate response. You may not find many equals willing you to offer deals because people of your stature do not have the power to do so.
I
Is the
mean,
Guardian here?
Who?
The
The Guardian,
Guardian.
is she here?
Interestingly enough, no,
Son of a bitch.
she is not present.
but like we've been offered deals before by people of. And she looks him up and down. Your stature? Question. I don't even know who you are really.
Raim. Jesus, Raim.
If
Yes.
he appears to give you a look of disgust, like it's the same look that you would give your shoe after you just stepped in shit.
You barely holds in laughter.
I mean, you can look at us that way, but other entities seem to find us worth their time to make deals with.
That is their business. This is mine.
Well, then you run a sucky business.
Other entities.
And he leans closer to you.
What other entities might you have deals with?
Ral points to you.
He
You
looks at you.
immediately smacks the crap out of her.
Whenever you go to smack Rel, your hand passes straight through her.
I'm going to kill you when I wake up.
Oh, that's neat. Why are you gonna kill me? I mean, it's not wrong. We have a deal.
Oof. You make a wisdom save.
Oh god.
Oof. You find yourself almost immediately compelled to follow this creature. As he looks in your direction and tilts his head to the side, and he says,
Oh, you are an interesting one, aren't you? I've not seen one of your kind since I left the dark.
Yin, Yin would feel this, right? Could she hear you? Never
she
mind.
can, yes. She can.
Yin, I mean, you screams at Yin. Tell them now, now.
You see Yin just freaking the fuck out right now, and Yin is perched on Yu's shoulder where she normally is. She's trying to stab you right now, and she's unable to do so. The tail just passes straight through.
I subtle spell detect thoughts.
Okay, you subtle spell detect thoughts, and you go to do it, and you find that you do not have any access to spells whatsoever.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
He leans forward, right in Yu's face, and
You and I shall talk again. I assure you, it is a pity that I do not have the reach necessary to call you home, but I assure you, you will find home with me.
and he leans back upwards, and you feel the hold that he has over you diminish pretty much completely. You still feel him kind of trying to poke around, but he doesn't appear to have the capabilities to cause you to do anything directly. He looks at Amalia, and then he looks at Xiao. And Xiao this whole time has been almost confused. He seems to be looking around, going, "What the fuck?" And as he looks at Tutu,
I believe we shall meet again as well sometime soon. I can sense Something foul on you, girl.
And he points to Amalia. Looks to the rest of the group. There's several other hobgoblins, and there is there's a couple hobgoblins. There's a couple of normal goblins. There's a bugbear, and there is a normal, what looks like maybe a human or a half elf standing there as well. And he addresses them in much the same manner that he has addressed you all. You watch one of them just completely lose their shit, and they do bow. And whenever they bow, he
Good. You shall be my eyes for now.
He looks to all of you and smiles.
Can I want to make a mental note of that guy's face.
Sure. Get a really good look at him. Whenever he looks to all of you, he kind of waves a dismissive hand towards you and turns back towards the like little factory setup that he has behind him. And
increase production. A new quota of 600 is required.
600.
Please.
He turns back to you and
you shall see in time. Goodbye.
And you watch the world around you fade into darkness before you find yourselves, each of you, waking up in a cold sweat in your individual chambers. Yin is currently like, she's clawing you to the point where if you were a person, you would be bleeding right now. She's trying to get you up. And you wake up. Your mic's muted.
You just latches onto her. Just hold her.
After a few moments, you kind of wake up. You hear footsteps running outside your door, Rel, and you hear, "Can I come in? Can I, please?"
Yes.
You see Xiao just burst into your room. He goes, "What the fuck was that?"
I don't know. You want to do me a favor though?
What?
You want to help me find that kobold that bowed? That kobold hobgoblin?
We can, yes. Let's go check on the others.
All right.
Quick. And you watch him. He just kind of sprints out. He's not in armor or anything. He's in like basic clothing right now. And he sprints out of your room. And after a few more moments, you, Amalia, hear. Amalia, you hear a knock on your door.
Okay, I'd go out immediately.
Yeah, you find Xiao and Rel standing out. Xiao checks on you, and then they all head to Yu's room, and you also hear a knock on your door and find that it's Xiao and the rest of the party, who have all of you seem to be intact. Xiao kind of checks you over to make sure that there's nothing like wrong with any of you, and everything seems fine.
You does not look okay.
I want to go home. What are we doing?
I need to find that hobgoblin that bowed.
Okay, let's go find them. Do you know what he looks like? I wasn't paying any attention. I was watching that thing's face.
I do, yes.
Okay. And Xiao stops again. Are you okay? Come on.
No.
And he just grabs your arm, starts pulling you along.
She has refused to let go of Yen.
Yeah, you've got Yin clutched, and Yin is also kind of clutching onto you.
So I'm guessing he read your mind, right? Or something along those lines.
Much worse. He tried to control me.
Oh. So I want to get some revenge.
If that connection becomes permanent, let's just say I spent 67 years with my first one. I don't want another.
I don't think any of us wants you to fall under that either. Okay, let's find the hobgoblin. Let's find him. He's a danger, right? He's a
Yes.
threat.
Yes.
Let's go. And running through the halls, Xiao kind of stops to ask if you have any idea where this guy might be.
Ha, nope. Well, I mean, he'd be sleeping and probably be in a cold sweat as well.
Xiao thinks for a second before kind of darting off in one direction.
But
and yes,
oh, he probably wouldn't have this prepared, would he?
Hmm.
He's got a spell.
he's got a
for
couple
that.
of spells. You know, he is a cleric.
Oh, he totally does have it prepared. Whoa! He's a
Is it-
locate creature.
Locate creature, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember why I prepared it, but
That works.
It doesn't matter why.
it's the only spell he has prepared in 4th level spells, though. So
He also
aside from his
has,
domain.
yeah, he also has additional spells that he can prepare at this point, anyways. So
Yeah.
because level 10.
Oh yeah. So, shout! You can guess the thingy that you find people.
Right. Right. Can you? Fuck. Fuck. And he
Okay.
just draws some shit in the
Describe
air.
a name a creature that is familiar to you. Or name is okay. I describe the creature.
Okay, and he just mimics your description while he's casting the spell. And is there a saving throw?
Nope.
Wow.
Wait, spoken.
Spell cannot locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks a direct path between you and the creature. That's kind of funny.
It's kind of specific too.
That's very specific. Like you've seen the creature up close than 30 feet. Plus
Like
30 feet is
running water.
Yeah,
It's
it is
very
running
specific.
water.
Yeah. Which
You can't even,
coincidentally
like,
there is not. So you watch his eyes glow for a second. This really, really like very light blue color before he kind of looks around and goes, "Oh, this way," and he starts running in that direction. You follow him for a couple of moments really before merging into one of the big communal areas, and you see a handful of individuals are awake, but most people are asleep in this part of the tribe's domain. Interesting point of order: no guards. You do see one person at the very end of this kind of room, this open area, where he is now like pacing back and forth. And just given like base insight that some of you have, he seems very distraught about something. There's two other individuals that are also kind of just, they have their head in their hands, and one of them is shuddering a little bit.
Pick out the one, and then grab the others and head to the leadership. That's the best thing we can do, and let what's his face deal with it. With them backing us up.
You see Xiao point, and he points at the one that's pacing. It's that one. That's the guy.
Okay. I approach.
Okay, he's pacing back and forth. He's talking to himself. He's, maybe it was a dream. It's not real. It's not real. I don't think any of. And you approach. You see he's kind of a younger male. He is a hobgoblin. And he turns and looks at you, and he shakes his head. What can I help you with?
I couldn't help overhearing. You looked really distraught. Did you have
Just
a
had a-
bad dream?
I had a terrible nightmare. It's one of the scariest things I've ever felt in my entire life. It seems so real, but I don't think it was. Fairly certain it wasn't. You know, interestingly, like you were there in this dream.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was really strange. There was can't make out all the details. There was you and some of your friends that had arrived today. They were all there. I was in the troop that was escorting you here, and they were there. And he points to two others that are awake. And, Why are we all awake right now?
Can we go to the leadership? Your boss, please.
He squints again. No, I don't think I want to.
It's okay.
I don't think Haskal needs to know anything about any of this.
No, you're right.
It's
We
just a
shouldn't
dream.
bother him.
It's just a
Yes,
dream.
It is. So, how about I give you all something to help you get back to sleep?
Okay.
I'm a bit of a medicinal person.
Okay. It's just a dream. Everything's just a dream.
It is just a dream. How many are there? There are 3 of them, right?
3 of what?
3
The
people
people?
there? Yeah.
There are 3 individuals, yeah?
I hand them each one of the pills that I took from what's-her-face.
Which pills are these?
They were the extremely potent poisons
Oof, okay.
that they used for. It was in her boot.
Yep, I remember. You took them for Ira.
Yep.
Okay, I need you to make me a deception check real quick.
Yeah, go. I'll fucking sure.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's 25.
Jesus. Okay.
I have
Yeah.
expertise.
Yep. He kind of, it seems a little, what is this again?
I've been studying alchemy. Give me an herb that would help with sleep.
Would help with sleep. There's Night Willow.
It's just a bit of night willow. Yeah, it'll help you sleep.
I don't know how you got any of that around here, but all right. And he takes it and swallows it. You give it to the other 2 as well?
Yep.
Okay. They similar series of conversations. I'm just gonna see if any of them roll over a 25. In order to roll that high, they have to roll a natural 20. So that's a 5. That's a 2. All right. So yeah, both of them take the pill. One of them's an older guy, and then another one is this very almost aggressive female bugbear. She's not having anybody's shit, but as you talk to her a little bit, all right, just give me the pill. I'm gonna go to sleep, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go to the shaman because that's some fucked up shit, man. And she takes it and all right, just gonna lay down and go to sleep. You see her lay down.
This is the first time I have legitimately felt like a terrible person playing this character.
Yeah, that was pretty dark. And sticking around, you do watch each of them stop breathing. Only moments after that, they just stop.
Oh, I would have left like immediately after giving them that. I would have been like, "All right, well,
Gotta
good
go."
night, everyone."
And Xiao kind of.
Fuck out of here.
Let me see if Xiao notices anything. What's Xiao's insight score? It's
it is
decent from what I remember.
4.
It's 7.
Is it 7? Oh wait, that's
7.
mine.
Insight.
I'm dumb.
Let's see, 7, and that's a 23. God damn it. He seems to be suspicious of you. Really goes, what was that?
Night Willow?
Oh, I don't know how you got to Night Willow around here, but all right.
Are you gonna hate me?
Wait, what'd you do?
Don't fucking tell Xiao. Please don't tell Xiao.
It wasn't Night Willow.
What was it?
Do you remember that poison we got?
Oh no. Oh fuck. His eyes go wide for a second. Did you just kill those people?
Yes.
I told you not to tell Xiao.
You just looks at you like,
So
we could have just gotten that person killed by literally telling the leadership, what we all saw. Instead, you just killed 3 people.
In my defense,
You does not look okay, and she looks like she just got pissed.
I'm bringing it
You
up.
don't have a defense.
I'm bringing it up so that we can do something.
Fuck.
About... What?
Uh,
Oh, that was divine intervention, wasn't it?
it was.
Because I don't feel particularly the best about killing 2 innocent people. But I had to sell it.
You know what you could have done? You could have only pulled out 1. That you only had 1 of this, and then if you...
Well, then what would 2 other people have thought when they saw them
You give
drop
them a
dead?
different herb.
I don't really have any different herbs.
I do.
It's...
Oh,
This is the importance of talking over your plans instead of just acting. What the fuck, Rel?
If I could cry, I'd be crying right now.
I'm sitting here debating if I'm going to kill you right now or not. I might.
so we can resurrect them.
Do we have any fucking diamonds?
I mean, no, but I'll pay for them.
Where are we gonna find
Oh my
diamonds,
fucking God.
Rel?
I don't know. We know Repo's dead. Gentle Repose, that's the one.
Fuck, shit, fuck you, Rel. He's gonna hit you.
That's fine. I let him.
Okay. You'll take 4 points of 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he just hauls off and knocks the shit out of you.
Oh, I deserve that, but ow.
Xiao. Fuck, man, that's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Xiao just shakes his head. Motherfucker. Ah, shit. How do I do this and not get us all killed? He's just like looking back and forth to all of you. Do any of you have any diamonds? Do we have any diamonds? Are there any? Motherfuck.
He
Shit.
shakes her head. I keep meticulous notes on what we have.
Oh my fucking God.
I actually do have a diamond.
How big is it?
Has to
100
be-
GP?
Fuck. It's been over a minute as well since you've given them that. Oh, shit.
So I suggest a gentle repose.
We've been walking down this hallway for over a minute.
Oh, that's a good point.
Ah, fuck you. He doesn't have gentle repose prepared either. Big rip.
Big rip.
The only one that has it is Amalia, but it's a ritual cast.
That's 10 minutes.
Shit. Alright. I think... What... Okay. I've been working on an extension of the resurrection magic that I have. It's a little different and it needs a lot more diamonds, a whole lot more diamonds. But if I think if I got it working, then we could fix this. What if we tell what if we go to Haskal right now and we tell him what happened?
I mean, yeah. He respects honor.
He's gonna kill you for poisoning him
What
instead of
if
bringing
we-
it to him.
What if we leave out the part where she poisoned them and we say that the mind dude killed them?
Killed them in his sleep.
And what if I fail the resurrection on the one that was bowing? So he can't give actual details.
I am an awful person.
You're a shitty person. Holy fuck.
That was out of character.
No, that was in character.
I. Oof. Oh.
But I think that's how we could do this. I agree that the person that bowed should probably be dealt with. I didn't realize we were going to kill them. I thought we were going to arrest them and bring them to the proper authorities and have them deal with them. They would probably have killed them, but at least it would have been the trial that they were familiar with.
I
No,
mean,
it would have been him getting his head cut off and having the other
That's-
two corroborate. Yes, we had a dream, and there were several more people that came with us.
That's
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
you brought it up though, and he didn't want to go, and I was afraid that was going to start a fight, and
You know how you deal with that?
He just starts headbutting the wall.
I mean, if we get into a fight with the newcomers, people don't ask questions.
No, she is correct about that. Fuck.
Yeah. But I could have also cast a spell that would have made everything silent and killed him right then and there.
I mean, that still doesn't stop people from seeing us.
No, but there are spells that do.
Darkness, for one.
So what do we do?
I vote we go tell Haskal. I think that's a good idea. I'll talk to him.
No. You're the only one that's not going to talk to him.
All right.
Xiao at this point has faded from anger to just giving Rel the disappointed dad look.
Feels bad.
You're a very good liar. You're very, very good at what you do. You could do a lot of good in the world if you decided to. If you use those skills for actions that were not maybe as destructive and maybe a little bit more productive, I think you could accomplish a great deal.
And thank
As of
you.
right now, though, I actually think you might be a fucking idiot.
And thank you for telling the
I
damn Illithid getting a closer look at me.
First off, sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't mean for that to happen. I'm sorry. Second off, in my eyes, that was productive. I could have just not told all of you, and you all would have been really confused when they died.
Yeah, but you're the only one that gave them stuff.
But you could have just not done it in the first place.
I mean,
Do you not see any other solution than just killing them? Do you not see any way to harvest information or, maybe even reform the one that bowed? Maybe we could figure that out. Or do you not see any
No.
value in an existing justice system that's been put in place and everybody has agreed to?
No, there wouldn't have been able to reform him because the Illithid, once he thought it was fake and then, disobeys the will, he'll
Then that's fine.
torment the
He
person.
dies the death that he agreed to.
No, he'll torment him into compliance.
Also,
Just-
how does the justice system apply to dreams?
I'm sure that there are methods in place.
I don't really feel that that actually qualifies as a dream.
I mean, no, it doesn't, but that's how everybody outside of who experienced it will see it as.
Maybe.
No, I can tell you for a fact that was definitely not a dream because I don't sleep.
That's a really good point.
And I was forced to go into unconsciousness.
Doesn't change the fact that it still would be perceived as a dream. We were all asleep.
Fuck. He's just headbutting the wall.
We
So
know.
you just killed
because-
3 people over a dream. That still doesn't look good, Rel.
Maybe we
Look,
should kill the fucking Illithid.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
Do you think we could take him? I think we
Uh,
could take him. Let's fucking
I
kill an Illithid tonight. Let's go.
I don't think we could take him tonight.
Oh, okay. All right.
Look, all right, from my shoes, okay, I needed to sell a point, and we have a way to resurrect them. on top of that, I'm not big on justice systems.
You're literally trying to play the
He just-
political game
He
while
just rolls his
not
eyes
wanting
at
the
you.
justice system. That's part of politics, you dummy.
What? I'm not trying to.
No, it's fine.
No. People with power don't play by society's rules.
You don't have any power.
I'm not saying that I do. I'm just saying playing a political game kind of means,
All right.
But anyway, yes, we should tell Draskell he respects honor and we're being honorable in telling him, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put my armor on. I feel like we're gonna need it.
I think I
I
am
mean-
too.
Might as well just stab ourselves. If this turns into a fight, you realize we're dead, right? We can't kill an immortal?
Yeah.
I think we should probably go get the Guardian too. They can have an immortal fight if they want.
Where was she? Why wasn't she there? What the fuck? She's a newcomer. The fuck is this shit?
It's
She's
possible.
also the guardian.
Yeah. She might not be able to be pulled in like that.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, we should probably go talk to her too. And bring her along, just in case.
Probably don't tell her about the killing. Well, no, she's gonna find out
I don't think
anyways.
she cares. She just wants to kill Haruka.
I mean, I kind of agree. I don't think she's going to give a shit. All right. You lead the way. He
Me?
gestures vaguely in y'all's direction.
Yeah, what do you mean by you lead the way?
Fuck y'all.
It wasn't my fault.
That could be singular, that could be plural, that could be the person.
We have to kill Heather's character.
No, you can't.
Xiao pulls out a dagger and stabs you.
That's the wrong person, Xiao. Come on.
No. Rel dies later. She has to die because of her name. Okay. So, are y'all going to Haskal? Are you trying to cover this up? Are you getting on your armor? What actions are you taking from here?
I would like to go put clothes on because Rel has been in her shift this entire time.
Okay.
Her what?
Shift. It's like a nightgown-ish thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Breaking up, you all kind of quickly grab armor or clothes or whatever else you feel that you need before dressing the warlord. Approaching the chambers of Haskal, you were met with a handful of guards, 5 or 6 of them, that stop you, and they kind of fan out in the hallway, and they ask you what your business is.
We need to talk to Haskell about a potential breach in security.
They all kind of like raise an eyebrow at each other, and right this way. They lead you down the hallway and back into Haskal's chambers, where you see Haskal himself actually still sitting on his throne, idly toying with a dagger. The shaman Esmeralda is next to him, as well as what looks like a young elf woman. She's got long blonde hair. She's dressed very finely, and whenever she sees all of you, she raises her eyes. Haskal, you didn't tell me we would have guests today. And he looks over. He looks over at all of you and shakes his head. And, I didn't think we'd have any either. And he jumps down from his throne, which is actually like significantly off the ground, and approaches you. And to what do I owe the pleasure of having all of you back in my chambers?
I want a subtle spellcast detect thoughts.
Okay. Subtle spellcast detect thoughts on Haskal or
Yeah, just surface thoughts.
just surface thoughts. Curiosity, but also there is this kind of gripping. It's not fear, but a preparedness for something terrible.
So I'm not allowed to do any of the talking. Is that right?
You immediately kicks her forward.
Up. Okay. All right. Um.
You did it. You own up to it.
No, that's what I wanted to do originally. So we all four of us experienced a sort of we went through like an out of body experience. We were forced to sleep and pulled and met an Illithid who told us to bow or he would kill us. Among us, there was also some other people there. One being a particular hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm.
We approached the three, and asked to bring them. All of us come here and talk to you. They did not want to, so I slipped them all something poisonous. However, being that I don't want to cause mistrust or anything and did not want to give an Illithid the upper hand, one of the hobgoblins bowed, and the Illithid said that the hobgoblin would be his eyes.
And
Right.
ears.
So
I had to kill 3 of them to sell that. However, I'm willing to pay for the diamonds.
he like looks down for a second. He looks back at Esmeralda and looks at the elf lady, and he kind of like looks at everyone in the room first before finally looking back to you. His surface thoughts right now are the preparedness for something awful coming true. It's kind of like that realization of, well, I expected this.
Yeah.
He seems familiar with the out of body experience that you are talking about. And he just kind of nods along as you're talking, and finally when you get done, he looks to everybody, and then he finally looks back to you and goes, "So let me get this straight. You got pulled into some fucking dreams by Raim. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And then, I know Raim. He and I have a long history. So you and Raim get pulled into a dream, right? And your friends are there, and then there's some of my people, some new ones, right? Some newbies that have made their way into our encampment, and then one of them bows, which, out of a group of 10 or so, one person's probably going to bow to that. Okay,
yeah.
And then you go and kill him. Is that part correct? Am I overlooking anything there, sweetheart?
I did try to say, let's go talk to you, but
I don't want you to talk right now. Talking to this one in front of me.
Ro takes a deep breath. Yes.
Uh-huh. And now we've got to go through the extremely difficult process of resurrection, and the expensive process of resurrection.
I am offering to pay for, yes.
That's not about the money, it's about the lack of diamonds. You think diamonds just pop up anywhere down here? We have them. There ain't many, though. Shit.
How about... Do you have access to the upper floors?
What do you mean by the upper floors?
You don't know about the upper floors?
We know there's other floors, but the only thing we can gain access to is the teeth.
Oh.
We haven't made it through the teeth before. The displacers always get us.
Oh, we killed a lot of those while we were,
We did, yeah.
yeah.
If the displacers don't get you, the rimmer as well.
Are they a big snake creature type thing?
It is, yeah.
We killed
Killed it.
one.
Yeah, we got one.
He's just like, he froze his eyebrows. He looks off to the side. He looks back at Esmeralda, and he's got that, like, are you hearing this shit look on his face? And he looks back at you, cocks his
If
head.
you want the true story, we killed 8 displacer beasts and then immediately killed a remora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Who the fuck are you people?
I don't think we know.
We're just some adventurers.
People
I couldn't
point,
kill
you
that
shoot.
fucking thing. Huh. All right, then.
Now you see why we're on the front line for our camp.
Yep. So, anyway, so now you have access to the upper floors. Yay.
Huh.
How about we include some diamonds in the That's what I got out of it too. I was like, we could totally take him.
Like, fuck, if he could just die, we could just take on the whole camp and
And
we
I'm
wouldn't have
sure-
to deal with this issue.
I'm sure he thinks that too. Like, if I wasn't immortal, I think these guys could take me.
So we we'll include in the deal and communications between our two camps that you need diamonds.
Lots of
And
diamonds.
I will compensate you for the diamonds that will go into resurrecting these three individuals.
It's a difficult decision that you've put me in here because, on one hand, well, you came into my camp,
And kill 3 people, yep.
envoys of another society, and you have killed 3 of my people.
But on the other hand,
One was a betrayer.
one
just
was
saying.
Atreus. And on the other hand,
You know,
I
we
came and
never-
told you. You said you respect honor, and I'm being honorable to you by telling you. I could have just not told anyone.
Do you think poison's honorable?
No, but I think telling you is.
This is like half credit.
That's better than no credit, really.
If you want to kill her, just kill her, because we're already considering it.
I'm thinking about it.
I mean,
You know,
let's-
I'll partially take blame for this. She almost died, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I almost left her there, but I didn't, and I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you?
I should have let her die because she hit this statue that killed both of them, and I rezzed her, and then we just stood there and debated on it for about a few minutes.
So you've had 2 chances to let her die now, and you've saved her both times.
She's
I'm useful.
no, but if you point her in the right direction, she'll kill the things that actually need to be killed. Like
Uh-huh.
displacer beasts.
So she's a bit like a wild animal.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sure, why
That's
not?
not very nice.
You just killed 3 of his people.
Xiao just leans in and goes, "It's true though."
All right, Dad.
3 of his people. You
I
don't deserve nice.
I'm telling him, and I'm like offering to bring them back to dead, like from the dead, like that. What's the harm? I don't see it.
No, correction. Xiao is offering, not you.
That is an important point, actually. I am
Yeah.
not familiar with your status as healers, but
Xiao, buddy.
if it is required, I can potentially produce a relatively powerful resurrection spell. Much more powerful than I've seen in other situations as well. I think of onto something with this one. And I believe the time limit for this is somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 days.
See?
Haskal.
Anybody got gentle repose?
I do, yeah.
If I sleep, I can cast it as well. And Haskal just kind of, holy shit. You know, when you got here, I didn't really think that you were gonna kill 3 people on your first day here. That's really something. I've never seen that before. So you were at least
Guys.
entertaining.
Call her.
You need to travel with us.
I don't think I did.
I don't think he wants that.
I'm pretty sure I'd kill all of you in your sleep.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain he would kill me in a heartbeat if he tried.
I would have to.
He would kill you. I'd probably let him because I stay up all night.
I'd probably kill all of you. You're pretty insufferable, honestly. But that said, you're useful.
Thanks, Rel. You killed 3 people and now he hates us all.
I hated you before that, so
Oh, well.
I feel like
Meh.
there's an agreement we can come to here.
All right.
I don't gut you and then
Okay.
string your head on a pike.
Okay.
Okay. Your friend here brings back my people, including the one that bowed. Because I've got some shit that I've got to talk to that person about
All right.
before they die again.
What questions did you want to ask him?
And I don't think that matters to you.
Yeah.
And then you helped me with a bit of a squid problem.
Killing illithids, right?
I'd say that's accurate.
I mean, we already have plans on that, so this just sounds like a win-win for us.
Great.
Well-
Then it's a mutually beneficial agreement. Spits on his hand and holds it out to you.
I spit on my hand and reciprocate.
Takes the second that you grab his hand, he squeezes yours, pulls you in, and headbutts the shit out of you.
I deserve this.
That is a 32 to hit critical.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Okay. Haskal's unarmed strikes deal 2d10 damage.
Oh,
Have
God,
fun.
no, please, Yamate.
Have
Oh,
fun.
drop the dice. That is. Oh, he rolled pretty low on that. 7.
He can't actually one-shot me, so we're good.
No, that's 7 plus.
Probably roll to
Hold on,
see
let
if
me
it
pull up
knocks
the
you out.
sheet again.
Yeah, if you fall unconscious, I'm just letting you know I'm dragging you by your foot.
I am
He
too.
can't knock me unconscious either.
Well, then I might.
Martial advantage. How does that work? Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that's 7. That's 10.
Sneak attack, buddy. He might have that.
And that's another 10. Okay. So that is 27 points of damage.
Ow!
Feel my pain.
Ow!
As he headbutts you, you just feel your forehead just split and blood is now just running down your face. And he lets you go and he goes, if you ever kill anyone under my watch again, I'll torture you until you stop breathing.
Just do it now,
Oh,
please.
give me another one
It'll
of
save
those
you the
and I
headache.
might. Ow.
He just lets you go. Fucking 27 points of damage from an unarmed strike. Holy fuck.
Can't believe you were stupid enough to grab his hand.
Oh
I
my
mean-
god, I cannot believe you fucking crit on that. That was perfect.
It was very fitting.
Yeah, it was. He just kind of walks away, gets back up on his throne. He looks down to the blonde-haired woman. Janila, can you go inform our other contacts of the situation and let them know that we have some reinforcements? Thank you. She nods and looks to all of you.
I want to read. Oh, I have to roll a Constitution saving throw. Please hold.
Yes, you do, and it's a DC of 13.
Hey.
18. Yep. You want to read what?
I want to redirect my surface thought reading to her.
Let me go pull up Janila's sheet. It's in a different Roll20 game.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't have a sheet in this game. Can I be in 2 Roll20 games at the same time? We're about to find out.
While you do that, I'll be back real fast.
Yeah, if y'all want to take a break, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Okay, I cannot be in 2 Roll20 games at the same time.
So just switch over for temporary sake and
Yeah,
roll.
I'll switch over real quick while I look at her stats.
Okay. Right.
All right.
No, me, no.
Okay. Okay.
It is the Monday campaign. We haven't had a dick joke in a while, so we had to
That was
spice
the
it up
first
with
sex
something.
joke tonight.
Wow.
On break
It wasn't
too.
even on recording.
Yeah.
Though we are talking about it on recording.
Details.
The details.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as she goes to leave, you redirect your surface thoughts back to her, and at first you just get a jumble, just a really difficult to understand bunch of thoughts before you finally kind of grasp a few. She seems to be very addle-brained, very scattered almost. Right now her thoughts are focused on who are these new individuals. She seems to have taken an interest in all of you, and a couple of names also appear. One of them is a very interesting name to you in particular, Rel, because it's a name that you recognize, and that is Archmaster Harkon. She needs to talk to Archmaster Harkon immediately.
Oh. Huh.
She disappears behind the throne, and he just kind of looks back behind the throne for a minute, and he looks over to Esmeralda, and he goes, "Can you go dip into our supply of diamonds for me, please? We're going to need 3 big ones." Of course. And she goes off to the side into a different chamber connected to the throne room.
What is one of the actually, first off, are you familiar with the College of Ashara?
His eyebrows kind of furrow. Never heard of it.
I'm gonna insight check it.
Sure.
14.
Seems truthful.
Interesting.
What are they about?
They're essentially an organization of the most powerful wizards in the world. Well, spellcasters.
So they're like a bunch of ninnies flitting about.
If that's what you want to call her, then sure.
Where's an eyebrow at you? She's part of this organization? How do you know Janila?
I've been interested in joining the College of Ashara, so did research on its members.
Uh-huh. I see. So she's part of these ninnies fritting about. I think that's pretty accurate for Janila, really.
Oh, right.
She is a bit of a ninny that frits about. She's got a pretty useful trick, though. She can get in and out of this fortress in the blink of an eye. I don't know how she does it. She says she can't replicate it on others, just herself.
Interesting.
And Esmeralda, after a few moments, comes back out, and she's holding these 2 large diamonds. We've got 2 of them right here. We can get a 3rd one, but it's going to take a little effort. I'll have to work some magic. And she hands them over to him, and he takes them. Can all of you go and fetch the bodies?
Us?
Yeah. Is
Okay.
there anyone else in here?
I
Well,
don't
go
know.
on.
Is there?
You look around, it's completely empty.
Oh, all right. Well,
You go and fetch the 3 bodies. Heavy, but there are 4 of you, and so you manage to drag them in. Rel and you have to double up on one.
so
Mm-hmm.
funny story.
Mm-hmm.
I have a spell called
Ooh.
telekinesis.
Oh, you have telekinesis now?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good spell. Well, you just pick up one of the bodies. It's now
Yep.
floating through the air. All right.
I couldn't think of another 5th level spell to take.
I think telekinesis is fantastic. It's one of the best spells in the game.
That was pretty fitting for because she's getting into all this like mind shit.
Yeah. She's like, I'm lightning, also psionics.
I thought about Cone of Cold.
That would
But
have fit pretty well.
it would have, but like it wasn't storm oriented, right? Like I took Ice Storm for my 2nd, 4th level spell because that was pretty fitting.
Cold's pretty storm oriented.
I
Just
don't know. I guess I could have
it's like a
flavored
little
it.
blizzard. Yeah. You bring the bodies back with Xiao taking one and Amalia and you taking another, and Rel like floating one of the bodies down the hallway. You do wake a couple people up, and people are looking at all of you like, what the fuck? The guards kind of like prevent anyone from really approaching you and kind of escort you through this building before you're finally back at Haskal with all 3 of the bodies kind of lined up in front of him. And he's got his fuck off huge axe just slung over his shoulder right now. He's resting both his arms over it. And he's just looking down at the bodies. And can you tell me which one of these...
Rel points at the one.
Looks at it. You know, he's brand new. All of them are brand new, funny enough. Raim likes to do that. He likes to introduce himself occasionally.
So, who's Raim?
Raim's one of the mind renders. He's only one of them. He's the ones that are fucking with the gnolls. He's
One.
the ones that the gnolls serve.
There's more.
There is more.
As far as I'm aware, there's 3.
Lovely.
But I've heard that there's always 2. So if there's 3, that means there has to be 4. At least I think that's how it works.
Yes, they usually go in pairs. Usually.
You may want to up your fortifications.
We've upped them. This is
Okay.
about as good as it gets.
Okay. Raim mentioned something about increasing quota and increasing production.
What is he producing? Do you know?
I've got no idea.
He
I know
said
the
we'll
gnolls
find out
have...
very soon.
That's not ominous.
No, right?
He upped it to 600. Whatever that means.
600.
Yes.
I've no idea what the fuck that means. All right, let's deal with this one. Dragon Boy, can you bring them back to life? Xiao, I can bring 2 of them right now. I will need a day for the 3rd.
Can I manipulate his magic somehow?
Trying to bring more than 1 person back with this spell, probably not in this specific situation. Well, do you have twin spell?
Let me
Nope.
check. I don't think so.
No. You have subtle and careful, or wait, subtle and...
I have subtle and...
You have twin.
Yeah, I have twin spell.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let me...
Because
hang on.
she twin spelled bolt at one
Yeah,
point.
she twin spells. The
Yeah,
chromatic-
twin spelled haste as well.
Yeah. Okay.
That nearly got us killed.
It did, yes.
Okay.
Needless... Oh, I should swap that out.
I'll allow you to try to assist with this, and try to twin spell raise dead. Let's see if that works. So as Xiao kind of begins setting up, you inform him of your ability, and he thinks it's gonna work, but he's not 100% positive. He starts setting up the ritual for raise dead, and Haskal wants the guy that bowed alive. He is very important. He says the other 2 can wait. And so Xiao goes to cast dead on the guy that bowed. Raise dead is a ritual. There can be up to 3 assists with this to bring down the DC based off of successes or failures. Xiao cannot be one of the people that rolls to assist. So if anybody would like to attempt to assist with this ritual to bring the guy back, then you may make an attempt. It's just a skill challenge. You can pick any skill, but if a skill's been used, you cannot use that skill.
Okay, well, I'm going to assist because I know what killed them.
Okay, how are you using that knowledge to assist, though?
Directing the magics towards which organs have been damaged.
Okay, great. Roll me a medicine check, please.
Oh, fuck. Can it be Arcana? I am redirecting magics.
But you're also doing something medical for organs.
I'll allow an Arcana check.
Yes!
Okay, 17. There's a series of 5 candles that Xiao has laid out around this guy, and you watch the flames in the candles turn from normal, the kind of orange fire, to a light blue color. Is anyone else attempting?
I don't even know anything about hobgoblins, let alone this specific one.
That's fair.
How many
No.
sorcery points do I need to use, by the way, to help him with the twin spelling stuff?
We'll figure it out here in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, no one else?
I want to help, I just don't know how.
Okay. After a few moments of you both thinking, trying to figure out ways to...
You strums her lute and sings, "You're all idiots, idiots, idiots." You bowed to a fucking illithid, you damn moron!
That's
Okay, so
aggressive.
Xiao now has disadvantage on the check. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, roll me a performance check.
Okay.
Let's see if your beautiful music. Fuck you. Let's see if your beautiful music can help this guy come back from the dead by
Well,
calling
I'm
him
also
a stupid
proficient
idiot.
in a lute.
Well, you would have to roll performance here because it's a skill challenge, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, and Amalia, you're like, I'm not really sure what to do here. I don't know this guy at all. He's useless. Let him die. No,
no, that's not.
That's Yu's thought.
After a few moments, Xiao waits. You watch the blue flames turn to a kind of bright golden color before finally settling down back into the normal kind of orange flame. I need Xiao to roll a wisdom check, please.
I don't want to roll it. It's scurry.
I don't want to wait.
For our lives to be over.
This life is already over.
10 is the DC. You succeed.
Hey!
You had 2 successes. The DC starts at 20, and you had 2 successes that brought it down by 5 each.
You're welcome.
God damn it. And so as Xiao leans down and places the diamond on this guy's chest, you watch the diamond, Xiao kind of begins to chant. He has these prayer beads over his hands, and he thumbs through them one at a time, and you watch the prayer beads change color along with the flames around him. And the diamond cracks in the center of his chest and then dissolves into this black powder that kind of scatters all over the hobgoblin's body before he finally oh fuck. He sits up really quickly, and the second that he sits up, Haskal slams the butt of his axe into the Heather, your phone's on your stuff or something. Your phone's too close to your headset. Well, then something's happening to give you a lot of static. But the second the guy sits up, Haskal just takes the butt of his poleaxe and just slams it right into the guy's head. And his head hits the ground again. Haskal gets on top of him. He goes, "Were you gonna betray me?" And the guy goes, "No, it was a dream. It was a dream. I wasn't gonna do anything." Shut the fuck up. And Haskal kills him. Just right then and there. Your mic's muted, love.
You just continues playing her lute, looking like she doesn't just give a 2 shits.
Haskal just nods to one of the guards. "Get this fucker out of here." All right, can we do the other 2? Said you had some kind of fucking weird magic going on.
Yes, I believe I can help.
All right. Xiao looks really good. That was the first time that I've ever cast that spell. So this is the second time, and we're already changing up a lot here. So I don't know what's going to work and what's not.
We've got this. Gonna get pumped, Xiao.
He sets up the ritual again.
You does a little strum. "You can do it, Xiao," and gives him a inspiration die.
Bardic inspiration. All right, great. Bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Inspired.
God! I want to play a fucking beatboxing bard. Okay, and so Xiao now has a Bardic Inspiration D6 die to use on this check. Is anybody assisting with this check? Rel, you will not be able to assist in the actual DC lowering this because you are working on twin spelling it.
Hey, do you want to
Yes.
bring back your guy? We need a 3rd person. Who wants to go? And she's looking at Haskal. Yeah.
Never done anything like this before. What do I need to do?
Well, pretty much you either tell them to come back, or you could persuade them. You could intimidate them to come back, or I've done fancy things with my hands before.
It sounds like a game, like a skill set or something.
Think of it like playing
What's the most
cards.
meta thing
See
I've
if
ever
you
heard?
win.
He leans down and he kind of gets on one knee and he looks at both of them and goes, "You're both brand new here and you both fucking suck, but if you die, then you're gonna suck worse. So maybe you should like get the fuck up and stop being fucking useless. Because we don't like disposing of bodies around here. It's real annoying. Thanks." He's gonna roll persuasion check.
Inspirational, buddy.
He is not proficient in persuasion.
And I give him an inspiration
Let's
die.
see. Sure.
When I say inspirational, buddy.
Oh, nice. Okay. 20, what is that, 23? Nice. So he You watch the candles change color again.
Good job. That wasn't too hard, now was it?
You're not allowed to die because we have trouble disposing of bodies around here. Seemed to work.
You're not allowed to die because it'd be an inconvenience. Please don't.
Welcome to the death hotline. Please hold. That's it. That's the whole thing. All right. Is anybody else assisting with this?
Amalia?
I explained to Amalia while I'm working on this how the poison affects their body. There you go. I gave you an in.
Can I even use? Oh shit! Can I even use that?
You can use that information.
I guess I'll use that then.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
You can do
Why
it,
would she make-
Amalia. I give you an inspiration.
Fucking.
Okay. Roll a d6.
What is your inspiration?
D6.
You could have also made a. Well, maybe not.
No, it was a medicine check.
Yeah.
17. Okay. You watch the candles change color again. Oh, okay. All right. Is that the last one? That's.
I play the lute again and I say, I'm sorry, my friend killed you with some poison. She is a dumb ass moron. Come back to us.
Okay. Roll another performance check because this is a different skill check.
22.
God damn it! The fucking candles change color again. All right. As Xiao goes to cast this spell, he only has one diamond, and he goes to place it in the center of both of them. And he goes, okay, I think this is going to work. Maybe. I'm gonna cast the spell now. Okay, Rel.
Okay.
All right. Twin spell normally costs the spell level worth of spell points, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna have to spend 5 sorcery points for this.
All right, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna need you to roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Can I spend more sorcery points to lower the DC?
Yes, but you don't know what the DC is, so it's up to you how many you want to spend.
I'm just gonna dump all 9 in.
Okay. All right. Sure. That works.
And don't forget he has an inspiration die as well.
Arcana check.
21.
21. You feel the magic at the same time that Xiao releases his resurrection ritual. You feel your magic also kind of guiding the magic that's intertwined with his. And it's really weird because his type of magic is very different than the type of magic that you're even used to casting as well. He casts very strange, bizarre magic that has different pathways and types to it. It's like,
I thought we were both thaumaturges.
You're both thaumaturges, but you both have different like brands of magic, so to speak.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so his is almost kind of foreign to you. It's very weird, but you manage to quickly grasp how it all works and just complete the circuit, so to speak. So the twin spell goes off. We will see if the ritual succeeds. Roll a wisdom check for Xiao and add a d6.
Yep.
Would Xiao guidance himself too?
He can't. He has to concentrate during the ritual.
Okay. So a wisdom check, you said?
Yep. Ooh. Okay. Easy enough. You watch both of them begin breathing. And Haskal just kind of chuckles as they both begin breathing. That shit's pretty dumb, man. The fact that you can do that.
Oh, him or me?
Him. He just brought 3 people back to life. You know the last time I saw somebody resurrected? It was a long fucking time ago.
Oh, well, welcome to us. We've seen... How many is it now? Xiao. What's his face?
How many it's been? That just makes us look worse than we already look.
Hey,
We
Xiao?
already look pretty shitty.
Xiao died during fighting the big tanky woman over there.
Wait, so that's how it works for y'all too then. Y'all are a little bit like me. You're not good, you just fucking can't die.
No, we can very much die. We're just
We just
Wow.
come
like
right back
staying
again.
dead.
It's the staying
Right.
dead part.
Yeah.
See, we have money and we kind of throw it at death, right? And death kind of is like, all right,
We're in a
I like
we're
money.
locked in a cave. How the hell do you think that's pertinent?
You could say it's pay to win.
God damn it, D&D is pay to win.
Uh,
I mean, you're not wrong.
All right, from
You
now on,
fucking
I'll.
paid for an entirely new body for Oz just so that you can get away from a boss fight.
This is true.
Yeah. That did happen. That did happen.
That is a thing that occurred. God damn it. So Haskell directs the guards to assist the two individuals that were kind of just brought back from the dead. Both of them doing well, it seems. Both of them completely healed. None of conveniently, neither of them seem to really understand what just happened. And neither of them seem to really get why they died in the first place. Death tends to leave a few memory gaps here and there, especially right before the last few moments of death. And
You know, when you think you're falling asleep.
yeah, they're not really sure what happened. I don't know. I was dreaming and then I was dead, I guess. But Haskell gets them taken care of. They are fed and placed in kind of like a solitary care area away from all the other people. One of them does note all the blood all over the floor, and Haskell just goes, "Don't worry about that. We had a bit of a scuffle with somebody."
Rel points to her forehead.
We had a scuffle with that one. She decided to be a dumbass. More ways than one. I also would like. I would like you both to demand an apology from that woman. And they both look really confused. What? Just demand an apology from her. We need an apology from you.
I'm sorry that you need an apology.
Haskell,
I'm kidding.
Haskell looks at you and he just goes, "I'm gonna kill you."
I'm kidding. It's a joke. I'm sorry. And Rel gives like a deep bow. Very sorry.
They both look really confused and all right, yeah, we're gonna go back to bed. And they are let off by the guards into kind of a solitary area where they're protected and such. Haskell looks to you and I want you to take a message back to your camp. Tell them we need people, we need diamonds, and we need to kill some illithids. There's three of them here. Raim is the one that likes to fuck with us. We don't know what the other two's names are, we don't know what they look like or where they're at. We just know they're somewhere in this area, this vicinity.
Do they talk to each other? Do you know?
I'm fairly certain they'll communicate.
Shit. There's 3, and you're not sure if there's a 4th one.
I've heard that's all they operate. They always operate in 2s, but the 4th one could be dead. I don't know. We haven't encountered it. We haven't heard of it. That's all we know.
I have a very unsettling feeling, but that's probably just.
Welcome to the last 6 months. Raim's increased his prodding quite a lot. All right.
Where's his shaman at?
She's standing off near the throne right now. She's got this little basket of like herbs and stuff that she's going through.
Hey, shaman.
Yes.
You can sense auras, yes?
I can.
Is there anybody with the same aura that I have?
The same aura. You mean your gross one? Your weird, disgusting aura?
Yes.
I haven't seen anybody in our camp with it now.
I have seen that aura before, though.
Where?
It was a long time ago in a city. It was on the Isle of Domnesit. In Ardfadaya.
DM, help me here. Where am I from?
You're from Orphidia.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I've seen something like that before.
Any other strange auras?
Oh, we've seen plenty of strange auras. Lots of strange ones. Haskal here has an aura all fucked up.
I'm more.
It's got half an aura.
Are you sure you're not missing like half a soul?
What's the matter?
That's.
Wait, what about her? And I point to Amalia.
She looks at Amalia.
It's got a nice clean one. It's a little strange, but it's clean.
Interesting. What about me?
Oh, you? You're a psychotic bitch.
We could have told you that.
I knew that the second I met you.
I'm more pertaining to individuals that can shapeshift into other people.
Is that something that you can do?
In a sense. But I tend to stick with one form.
If you're looking for shapeshifters, there are one or two among our ranks, but they are of a benevolent provocation.
I hate to plant this in your mind, but you might. I literally take out the notes. Actually, was it the book that I found in the library, or?
I don't know what you're referencing here.
How many humans do you have?
She looks at Haskal, and Haskal looks at her. They both shrug.
Probably
I hate to bring this
30?
up. You should be aware Illithids can shapeshift into other creatures. I've seen my master do it a lot. It's between organic and magic, if that makes sense.
I think we understand that. The real danger in the Illithids lies in manipulating larger forces than ours, in my opinion. The Gnolls, right now, have something brewing.
It's possible. That might be where the fourth one is.
Well, Raim controls, she stops him for a second.
We don't know if it's only Raim, though. Raim controls the Gnoll population. That's where he's located. It's the only other chamber that we can get in through the teeth.
Did you just say he's in charge of a population?
A very large one.
I'm not going to tell you where my mind just went.
Through the teeth, you said?
Yes. If you go through the teeth and south just slightly, you can get to the hobgoblin, the Gnoll encampment. And Raim leads them.
Okay. All right.
Was there something wrong?
No.
Understood.
Misunderstanding on my part.
Okay. Excellent.
She sighs for a moment before finally kind of looks at Haskal, shares a quick glance.
I recommend that you bring a large force if you decide to bring an army. The gnolls are quite difficult to deal with.
Are they more difficult than a displacer beast?
Drastically so.
So lots of explosives. Got it.
Oh, we have lots of those. I mean, what?
They do work if you can use them with proper efficacy.
Would you know of any ways to combat mind control? Or anything of probing nature?
Protections of the mind are a difficult thing to weave.
I think I want one because I don't want to be bound to another Illithid. Thank you very much.
You're a servant of one of these creatures?
Yes, I broke the bond.
Not
How many
really
months
sure.
ago? 14? Maybe 15 now?
So you were working with them. That's why your aura's all fucked up, isn't it?
In a way, yes.
My recommendation's to die.
Please don't.
Figure that.
Ouch.
I
that'll
enjoy being
probably help you.
free. I enjoy being free, thank you.
Well, then I guess you know all too well how dangerous these things are.
I've literally seen them eat, so, yes.
I have too. I had a brother. I don't have one anymore.
Oh,
Raim and I go way back.
Don't ever let them attach to your head.
No, I'm aware.
No, I was saying that to the party.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, we already know that. Do we not?
Yeah. It's not a pleasant way to die either.
All right. It seems that this particular problem has been addressed. Like I said, I need you to go back to your camp. I need you to parley with your people. I need you to let them know the situation here and see if they can spare anything. In return, we can spare quite a bit as well.
Yes, people.
Exactly. We have a very well-trained population.
Yes. Oh, we don't have to go back to the camp to necessarily negotiate.
Oh?
That's why we have Xiao. I'm kidding, Xiao.
Wow. Is that the only reason I'm here? It's not the fact that I can fucking bring you people back to life. Fuck you.
No, I love you,
Xiao,
Xiao.
you are our moral compass.
It doesn't work, though. You have to read the compass for it to work, you dumbass.
Look, I just said that you are, not that I read it.
You have to, like, oh, I have a compass. I better figure out which way is north. No, I'm just going to intuitively decide and then go start going west.
Oh, you said
You just
west.
hugged
I
Xiao.
thought you said...
It's okay.
Never mind.
At least I only blew us up once.
You take 1,000 damage from Xiao. I'm giving him a temporary 1,000 damage buff. Just for you. Okay.
Look, Xiao, I'm trying to read the compass more, okay?
you need to try a little harder.
Wait, do you not know how to read? Look, I can teach you how to read the compass.
Yeah, please do. That'd be great.
Okay, great. It's called listen to the words coming out of my mouth and think before you act.
And actually ask us? Before
Give
you
us
act?
plan. Give plan. We tell you if it's a bad plan, and then you go, oh, that's a bad plan. Rel, that kills people.
For Carl.
Sorry, I had a rumbly in my tummy that only dead corpses could satisfy.
And if it has anything to do with killing and that person is an absolutely horrible person, it's probably a bad thing.
I mean,
So don't even
see,
ask. Just
but
don't
see,
do it.
But see, here's the thing, right?
No.
Because like some of the people that you consider absolutely horrible, I consider actually pretty pragmatic.
You're a horrible person.
So then I should die?
I mean,
You said it, not me.
You're getting up there on an Illithid scale, darling. Stop while you're below the threshold. Please.
how about we focus all of our efforts on murdering the fuck out of this Illithid?
I like that plan.
All right, great. I feel like that's a great idea, and it's going to be really hard to fuck that up in ways that actually hurt people around us. I feel
Don't tempt her, please.
not tempting her.
She'll find a way.
On
and
another note, if he controls me, I've already ordered my pseudo dragon to try and knock me out. So if you ever see her freaking out like you did in the dream, you know why. Just stay away from me.
Is pseudo dragon a child?
Her pseudo dragon is not a child. No, does not count
Damn.
as a child.
Damn. All right.
Okay. Okay. All right. Pennywise.
What?
Oh dear. What?
Just gonna eat Eve's pseudo dragon or use pseudo dragon. I see how this is.
No. What?
Okay. All right. I had to make sure. It was a weird question.
Yeah, because I've got that story feat that I have yet to be able to use this entire campaign.
You've used it twice.
What I have?
Yes, you have a fucking school of school children.
I've never
school
like
of
communicated
schoolchildren.
with
This is-
like the children.
A school of school children.
Well, that sounds like it's on you.
What am I gonna do? Use them to like fucking spy?
I mean,
You probably would.
fully expected it. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I thought was about to happen. Actually, I was like, "Well, shit, we're not creating a school. This is gonna be a cult. Oh no!"
No, it's a school. It's just training spies. You know,
Spy children.
Fucking Black Widow comes out of the school and
it's
it's
like
just
the
like,
plot of Spy Kids. All right.
yeah. Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking of.
I'm deleting this campaign.
I'm
No.
kidding. No, I don't
No.
actually.
No.
Please
I'm
don't.
deleting myself. All right. Haskal sees you all out of the chambers, and you are allowed to go about your business.
Wait, weren't we gonna like have Xiao talk to the people so that we could arrange some things? Or should
Wait,
just
where
go
are we
back?
going to? Where are we going to do that?
That's what I thought.
Oh shit. Hey Haskal, do you want to talk to them right now? Haskal's like, sure.
Wait, which one do you think is gonna be in the camp? Oh my god.
Hi,
Akira or Bryce or Poe? Which one?
Should probably talk to like Bryce.
Bryce it is.
Okay. So what am I saying? You're like let back into the chambers. What am I saying? What are we needing? I mean, we need. You're allowed to say whatever you want. I told you what I need.
We're being held captive. Help! No, I'm kidding.
Xiao starts and he's like, okay, I can say that.
No, Xiao.
Mm.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Say we found a party. I mean, a group of individuals willing to help. Enlist what they need. In exchange for people. To help with whatever we need help with. I don't know how to exactly word that.
What do you mean?
Well, you have to have a set number of characters, right? Words?
Yes, it has to be like a specific number of words. That's how the spell works. And I think I only have a few casts of this today, so...
Oh, does he even have it prepared today?
That's a good question.
He still has several that he hasn't prepared, so technically he could. God damn it, I'm out of tissues again.
He does
Yeah,
have
he
it
has it.
prepared.
Yeah, he does. So, all right. So what is Xiao sending back to camp? This is a group decision. You've already decided he's contacting Bryce, right?
Yes.
Okay. TikTok, motherfuckers.
I've done enough talking. I'm pooped. I was afraid I was going to die on 3 separate occasions today, okay?
You almost did. I rolled a wisdom save for Xiao to see if he was going to try to kill you or not. He succeeded by 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure that Xiao would have succeeded in this endeavor, but...
Nah, I feel like he'd have help.
Aw.
In my defense, I'm like Xiao's only friend in the group.
He views you all as friends. You're all comrades in his eyes.
Comrades and friends are different.
They are not. They are the same thing.
Fuck you.
Okay. Let's fucking go. Okay.
I think
Xiao...
he was typing out.
Yeah, I'm typing out a message.
Okay. Amalia, do you have anything that you want Xiao to send back to camp?
Nothing in particular.
Okay.
I mean, as long as they're told about what's going on with Haskal and...
What they need? Diamonds?
Diamonds, potential reinforcement, temporary reinforcements. And information regarding the other levels. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
Give me a second. Damn. You're asking a tired person and a person who can't spell worth shit. Type something out. Said it was a cap of 25, right?
Yes, it's a cap of 25 words.
Oh, yeah.
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Don't mind the things in the brackets and don't mind
Okay.
the spelling.
Group of people found a group of people in next floor. They need diamonds, temp reinforcements, and info.
Fuck you.
That's actually a word, though, is what's
on
funny.
other levels. Exchange for manpower. Manpower is one word, so that works. They have okay, cool enough. 24 words. So yeah, Xiao basically sends exactly that message.
Fuck you.
I just love reformance because that's actually a word, right?
It works.
And like it could be contextually that fits. Like
I'm sorry. I didn't autocorrect my spelling. I don't really care.
So yeah,
but it's not spelled
Xiao,
incorrectly for reformance.
Xiao sends back.
I'm not sure how.
Xiao sends back pretty much exactly that message, and to Bryce, and he gets a message back. Oh. Bryce says that currently he's not sure if we could spare reinforcements. Is there and I quote you on this one, they are currently hunting down Hyan.
What did Hyan do?
I don't know, he has not said. He says that reinforcements are probably a no-go. They're hunting down Hyan and have already taken heavy losses.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
So remember when we were suspicious that there was like a big baddie within our
Oh yeah. That's
our
my
yeah, we found it. We know who it is.
goody.
I'm going to need more information on this, because what the fuck? He sends another sending. And could you like expand on that last statement, please? I feel like there's some missing context. Okay, thanks. And he waits for a second. So apparently Bryce says that he found her attempting to steal information, hide information, and he tried to arrest her. And she resisted.
What kind of information, Xiao?
I don't know. It's a very limited series of communications here.
It sounds like we really need to go back.
This is a very limited series of communication. Oh, fuck me.
We can't. Okay, which is it? Hide information or get information? Can't be both.
How about
It can't be
we
both,
just
but
how about we just go back?
you know how long that would take us and how long.
It
Haruka would
feels
get
like we need to go back to have a very lengthy, serious conversation with Bryce and Poe and potentially Akira and some other people.
I think everybody just needs to be stabbed.
No, that's not. We learned that killing people
Join the
doesn't solve
boat!
problems.
You just holds her head like.
Well, you're influencing her. Stop it.
Jiminy Christmas. We literally just learned today.
Amalia, we're going to have to kill
Killing
Rel.
people
Wait,
doesn't
wait.
solve our problems. It literally just makes them worse.
They really need to keep us in the loop more.
Amalia, we're going to have to kill Rel. She's like converting you.
How?
Not you, but you.
Yeah.
Can we just kill you first? That way I get the
Honest-
satisfaction of when I die that I know that she's dead, because fuck her name.
I mean, I'm
Fuck
thinking
you.
about it.
It's not even my real name. Thank you very
What?
much.
What is your real name? Can we call you by that, please?
Nope. I don't actually have a name.
Fuck you!
A girl has no name. God damn it. I knew your character was a Game of Thrones character the whole time. Rel stops it. Sends back he sends a third sending. Probably going to stop by because holy shit, that sounds really fucking bad.
Terrifying. And we're in the middle of hunting illithids.
We also have big problems. Shit. Alright, that's it.
We also have big problems. Shit.
So yeah, just got done talking to one of the representatives of the pact, and they said that there are some internal communications issues that we're going to have to work out before we have any negotiations or entertain anything of that particular nature. So if you if you want to talk about that another time, we could probably get back to you. And Haskal's just sitting there like, y'all really need to get your shit together.
Not-
What the fuck?
Each time we've left the fucking camp, everything's gone to shit, and we don't know why.
What the
While we're
hell?
there,
Are you
nothing happens.
like, controlling your narrative beats here or something? Just seems like a really weird coincidence.
I don't know at this point.
Do you ever feel like you're just not in control of yourself? Like there's some invisible hand, like moving you, and you're just a part of a game.
Yeah, sometimes I do. It's
Yeah.
real weird.
It is, right?
It's very odd. And sometimes I want to punch people and I have to hit them with my axe instead. And that's just
I mean, headbutted me.
And then you think about it, right? And you try and take control, but then you're just wondering if they want you to think you're taking control.
it's fucking deep.
Like this? No.
Fucking Roll20 just deletes itself in the middle of this conversation.
Like
Hey,
this,
guys.
V.
Guys, I thought about this. Hyan was supposed to be gone from the camp.
Wait,
She was supposed to be finding a way to this floor. Why the hell is she there?
why is she there?
No. What?
No, she's right.
She was supposed to be finding a way here, not at the camp.
I thought she was dealing. When we left, she was dealing with the
No, she was getting ready to
the
depart.
forward camp.
She was getting ready to depart.
Hey, send sending to Poe and figure out what the fuck's going on.
I'll have to use a lot of stuff.
We just need to go back. We don't have enough. Xiao doesn't have enough ability for us to have a proper conversation. We have to go back.
Just ask Poe. Include the letter. Don't forget the letter. It's very important. The letter.
We don't know. We don't even know what the letter is.
Xiao knows.
Zhao knows.
Xiao knows. I hope.
Xiao knows, yes. Yes.
Okay. So include the letter and just ask her what happened with Hyan.
And put the letter somewhere. Whatever
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
Not just anywhere, where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yes, it's important.
Wherever the fuck
Just
it's
make
supposed
the
to be.
entire message out of the letter. That way you know it's in the right spot.
The DM is frantically looking through their notes, attempting to find said letter.
I don't think you actually wrote it down.
I mean, you don't need to tell us the letter. You
Pretty
can just
sure I
say that it's
did.
sent.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I did.
Like,
You can just make up a new one because the rest of us, we don't know what the letter is. It's
pretty
literally
much, yeah.
Xiao.
I have internal consistency. No.
I have consistency problems.
There must
Finally.
be no plot holes.
I'm just imagining you finally find the notes and it just says keep it the same letter, the party's stupid.
It's okay.
Oh no, it's right here. It says you know what the letter is. Oh my god.
You know what the letter is. Wait,
Is
is
it
it
you?
Y? Or you?
So he thinks for a minute and he goes, okay. Let me think about this. Oh yeah, I've got the letter right now. Okay, so it's hey Po. Some crazy shit happening. What's up with Hyan? Please let me know right now. This is the end. Okay. Heather, your microphone.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
I don't either.
Look at it.
Throw your phone across the room.
My phone is literally
Across the
a
room.
gap. Like far away. And all there
Yeah,
is
far
is my
enough.
computer.
He waits for a minute and finally. Okay, alright. She says that apparently Bryce declared Hyan a traitor. Bryce says that he found Hyan stealing information from the Triumvirate, keeping information secret, and that he has sent out a large detachment of Vigil soldiers to go retrieve her.
Well, we've narrowed it down. Guys, we're in an 8-bit version of D&D.
Doot, 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 doot. Let me go. Hold on. I'm gonna come look at your microphone and
It
figure
is
out what's going on.
right here. There's nothing
I'm gonna
here.
figure out what's going on.
That is my blanket you're trying to pull.
I thought it was funny when it was like, don't change the letter. Party's stupid, and then it was made better by, you know what the letter is.
Can't really be the issue whenever it's being held down by my blanket.
Oh, shit. That's amazing.
Okay. So, yeah. That is the message that you received back from Pope. So, what do we do?
I still think we need to go back.
Okay.
We can't.
Yeah.
We're in the
I mean,
middle
the four
of
of us.
going after Haruka.
Yeah, but if Hyan is a traitor, she might be working with Haruka.
Oh fuck.
And if we let them
Or here's a thought.
if we let them meet up, do you realize that if we let them meet up, they're gonna be unstoppable, right?
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
We've also found out there's Illithids here. That they can shapeshift. Hyan's not supposed to be at camp. That is a thought. But I suppose you're right. Best to be safe than sorry.
That sounds really
What did you say she was supposed to be doing?
She's supposed to be finding a way that was around the Guardian.
She was locating a way through the Guardian without actually having to go through the temple.
Because she stated that's what she'd be busy with.
Oh my goodness, it's actually getting worse.
Are you sure you're not just like playing Pokemon or not Pokemon? Fuck, Pac-Man.
1 second.
It's gotta be this thing. Okay. Let's try that. So, sorry for the interruptions. No, it's still not fixed. Mute your microphone unless you're talking. We'll have to sit here and fix it after the session.
Could also just run push to talk as well.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. Push to talk is good.
A little easier than muting and unmuting and tabbing and.
Yeah. Push to talk is good if you want to set up a push to talk or something like that. That'll help quite a lot. Okay. Well, I'm not really sure what to do, so.
I definitely think we need to go back.
Okay. Anybody else?
Do we want to ask if they want us back, or if we should keep searching for Haruka?
I cannot cast another sending today.
Son of a bitch.
Neat.
Alright, so I guess we're going back then. What do you think?
I don't think we should. I mean, if Haruka is working with Hyan, we need to kill Haruka as soon as possible.
Yeah, but there is only one definite way through. Unless there isn't. I mean, we've determined that we're, what is it, north of What was it called? Wild Speak? No.
Wild Speak, I believe.
Yeah, right now we're just north of Wildspeak.
But for Hyan to get from there to here without using the Guardian or the Temple, do they have to have your blessing to get through, or if the portal's open?
She's
You
not
said
here.
she's dead. I thought she was here. Thought we went and got her.
I thought we went and got her as well.
Did you go get her? Okay.
Yeah, I think she did. We did.
She responds, "You don't have to have my blessing to get through. There are other ways onto this floor.
Son of a bitch.
It's not well known, but there is a secondary path that the master would take."
Oh,
Boom.
No.
Ah, later,
Yes.
Demoness.
Venus.
Patrick.
Might have work in the morning.
Oh my gosh. Mute your microphone.
I got nothing. We can run around trying to find Haruka, or we can backtrack and hope Hyan didn't find the other way, if she even is a traitor.
So why don't we just sleep on it and contact Hyan and see what the fuck she has to say?
I can do that. If you all think that's a good idea.
Don't tell her about anything that's going on. Just ask her what she's in the process of doing.
Okay, sure. Yeah, let's do that then.
Then we can decide whether or not we go back or we don't.
Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's just sleep on it, and then we'll ask Hylan tomorrow, because I want both sides of the story here. I feel like I'm missing something.
Same.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'm going the fuck to sleep. Haskal, I will give you more information on the morrow. Haskal's, all right. Don't don't die to any civil wars or anything.
Don't plan on it.
Do the rest of you go back to sleep?
Oh yeah, we were woken in the middle of the night.
In the middle of a rest, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Otherwise, Xiao would have one more sending, because he was already missing a third level spell slot.
Yes,
God damn it.
yes, he was.
Yep. Alright. So you return to your rooms. This time Haskal does post guards outside your rooms, as useless as that might be against Dreamwalkers.
I think it's more for me.
Probably. And you lay down. Difficult, but sleep does eventually find you, being as tired and exhausted as you are. And you all find yourself drifting off into a quiet, dreamless sleep, except for you. You don't sleep.
Nope, he was never going to sleep again.
I think this is a good spot to call the session. Pretty short one, but it ends on a good narrative beat, and I have work really early in the morning, so.
Okay.
Yep, you sure do.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds legit.
Yeah. I think it's a good spot to end it, and we will pick it up next session and figure out what the fuck's going on with Hyan.
Do we get our XP modifier since you want us to keep up with XP?
So there is no longer going to be an XP modifier. There is going to be an amount of XP on your sheet. Keep the amounts that you have on your sheet right now. Don't touch them, because I'm still working out how this is going to work.
So we can get rid of the modifiers.
Yes, you can get rid of the modifier amount.
Okay, I just wanted
Okay.
to make sure.
XP is going to be gained through certain actions, etc., etc. And XP is going to be party-wide. The party is going to have a pool of XP, and whenever the party hits certain thresholds, certain things will become available to the party. So, but we will see what happens with that at another time.
All right.
You're level 10 now. I wanted to boost you guys up to level 10. For reference, the floor that you're on right now, originally, when I originally designed everything on this floor, it was meant for level 6s. So, you guys came in at level 8, and I'm just like, well, y'all are gonna blow through this shit. Easy peasy.
Fucking 8 displacer beasts.
Yeah. No. The 8 displacer beasts were that was all changed based off of your current levels.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. No, when I originally designed it, there were like 3 displacer beasts in that encounter, and like it wasn't even a Rimmeraz. I forgot what I had there originally. It was something else completely. So.
Fuck these guys. Fuck up everything, anyways. Well, I'm out of ideas.
I gave it the good old college try.
Cannot believe you killed 3 people.
I can.
Bad.